welcome back to Super Bowl Central.
Hundreds of millions of people are going to be watching that stadium on Sunday.
Challenge to tee off.
This chip would have gone way past the hole on 15.
It's incredible. You have to have respect for that.
Ciccarella is the president of the New Haven. You want to pay attention to the tips of your ears?
And there's really one objective.
Tim Benkoski has been on patrol, coming up on 3 years with Wallingford PD.
It's more about building that relationship with our residents, you know, the people, the businesses in the town.
That's hard to do from the driver's seat of a cruiser. So Officer Benkoski now gets out, not to go on foot, but to get on his new ride, downsizing from 4 wheels to 2.
Adios.
The bike patrol is the first of its kind for the force. And Benkoski is one of the first here to take the unit for a spin. But first, he and the 3 other bike cops had to survive
Really pushed us to the limit.
40 hours of training with West Hartford's Pedal Patrol.
We're averaging about 20 miles a day.
Over all kinds of terrain. Through some tight spots, even upstairs and downstairs.
In the course of going down a set of stairs, you got to be able to keep momentum with the bike. We got to stay off the brake, and we got to be able to shift our body weight to the back of the bike. So in the process is balance and shift.
It's easy to see why the brass likes how bikes maneuver in spots where cruisers can't.
We were able to get a donation from a local company, Evonik Industries, and that got us started down this road.
The bikes themselves, more than $800 a piece. Officers on them on every shift are more visible in the community and more approachable.
Nice weather.
Yeah, it is. Good for riding at least.
Are you going to be biking in the winter also?
It's going to be up to our supervisor, but I'm sure once snow hits, we'll probably end up calling it quits for a little while.
Another good reason to look forward to spring.
The downfall, Wallingford's not the flattest town around, but other than that, everything else is good. It's been a huge asset, I think, to our department so far, and I think a lot of residents here in town are starting to take notice of it.
So right now, the police department has 4 bike patrol officers, but the hope is in the near future, with the funding, they can double the unit to 8 officers on bikes. At the Wallingford Police Department, I'm John Charlton, Fox, Connecticut.
Take the norm and flip it. Head into the water at the Mystic Aquarium.
It's about 50 degrees, so which feels kind of nice on a summer day.
For a one-on-one meeting that is truly remarkable.
When I met you in the summer.
Juno is 11 years old. He's turning 12 in July, so that is a juvenile beluga. He is 12 feet long and about 1,800 pounds, but he is still growing. And he could add a few feet onto that length as well, right, Juno?
Look at that.
Yes.
Follow the leader during the beluga encounter. Trainer Kate McElroy gives direction.
Do you want to reach in and feel his tongue?
Why not?
So if you want to reach right on in, yeah.
Look at that, Juno. Hi there.
And that's kind of something that's reinforcing to them. We've paired that with fish for so long.
Why are people so enchanted by them? Is it the appearance?
I think so. I think they're so charismatic. They're very intelligent, and you can kind of even tell that, I think, through the glass. If I kind of ask him to target to my hand here, you can feel his head. Absolutely. Okay. And people just love to get that connection. It absolutely is.
Beautiful, smooth skin.
Good job, Juno.
The Arctic whale has a natural suction ability and is known for its agility and grace.
He can spin through the water just using those pectoral flippers, and I like to tell, especially the children in the program, it's kind of like his steering wheel and his brakes.
A layer of blubber insulates the smooth white body. He's amazing.
Isn't he?
3 of these social mammals live at the aquarium, now hosting an innovative Paint with the Whale program.
We have the guests come over, and the guest has a canvas in their hand, and we have a specially made paintbrush that's kind of soft that they hold in their mouth.
But the in-tank experience is unbelievably unique.
I feel so lucky that I get to do that with people. I mean, you see people's eyes light up, and for anyone from children to the elderly that come in and meet a whale, it might be something on their bucket list. He's looking at the camera right now. He's very curious.
Awesome, interesting, and even a little bit touching. Hi, Juno. Thank you. A new perspective that's completely unforgettable. Day tripping in Mystic, Sarah Cody, Fox, Connecticut.
In this East Hartford backyard, the pitch and 9-iron are a bit different.
It's a little unique.
It's absolutely ridiculous, but it's a blast.
Once a year at Roger Warbicki's house, backyard golf is front and center.
This is the Big Kitty golf tournament here in East Hartford, and it's morphed into helping my wife's charity, the Immaculate Conception Shelter and Housing Corporation.
From the tee box to the trap, the shots go in every direction, but the aim is the same, to chip in for the Immaculate Conception Shelter in Hartford.
A lot of people tend to put homelessness on the back burner in the summertime, and this is just one way of just trying to let people know, hey, look, it's still out there.
It's now the 10th year of the tournament, and what started as a grassroots event here in an East Hartford backyard has definitely grown in stature. There are all sorts of sponsors, including Adidas and TaylorMade.
My wife, about 3 or 4 years ago, said, why don't you do something good with this? So I asked the guys to start bringing clothes and doing some donations, and it's turned into, us getting sponsors. We have a trophy. We give away a check. Winner gets a green jacket.
And though the hole is just 30 yards away, this competition goes miles for the cause.
It's always the last Saturday in July, and I mark it off on the calendar, make sure I'm around for it.
Spectators basically come in, and to get in, you have to donate as well. So, yeah, everything goes for a good cause.
And by us doing this here in the summertime, we think it helps out just a little bit. It's a good impact for one day.